So I'm going to start trying to do a mini series of, let me start that again. So I'm going to start a little series going through my creative process, what I remember of it, because some of these songs are pretty old. Yeah, just for content, really. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think that's my secret. I never really know what I'm doing. So the first song
I like to call this little number
was Lipsodent Drew. I don't know if anyone's been following me for that long. There might be some of you still lingering. It's 10 years ago. 10 fucking years ago. I was 21, that's crazy. That's insane. But yeah, so Lipsodent Drew, so it basically started off around a Justin Bieber sample from that Confident song with, what was his name, Chance the Rapper. So Lipsodent obviously isn't a word, it comes from the sample, which was Confident and lipstick on my satin sheet. So Lipsodent, terrible, sounds like a toothpaste. And Drew is obviously Justin, but not obviously. Bit weird that I probably know that, but Drew is Justin Bieber's middle name. Not weird if you're a Justin Bieber fan. Shout out Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber's cool. Anyway, so yeah, I was really high essentially one day. I was probably too high, so I went to my bedroom and I just started making this. So searched around on YouTube for samples, vocal samples with, well, basically just no instrumental background, if that makes sense, to like the least noise without finding an a cappella, and I stumbled across this. She's confident. So literally built around that. Kind of sad, I don't actually have the sample file, so that was a big build up to not be able to show the actual sample. It's just not there basically, so fuck it. Anyway, I'm gonna wing it. So starts off from here. These were the days when slow-mo, don't think he's Jewish, maybe he is. So he's making those really deep reverb, pitch down vocals. These were like huge back in the day, 10 years ago. But yeah, you can see what I'm going at. Kind of just had that sample and then built up this instrumental around it. So it starts with like these really floaty, kind of just super simple, played in glassy sort of keys. Sort of lower bass synthy layer. These are all just Logic synths. I had no plugins back then. Yeah, these days I use Machina Micro, the touchpad, the sound library that came with that. I don't even use the touchpad, I just basically use the sound library. Nice little oscillator, sort of, just layers. A lot of layers. Too many layers, maybe? Yeah, I mean, 61 tracks. Not all in use. Let's say 48 tracks. Still a lot. This song has, like, I don't even know what the structure was to this. I was high, obviously. There's no, like, I don't think there's any coordination with even like the sort of how many bars there are anywhere. It's just sort of the airy bridge section building up to the next level. With more layers again, and then I mean it was cool. It was a pretty sick track. It was one of my favorite tracks, I'd say, definitely from back then. One funny thing was, I remember this song was 6.5 minutes long originally. Now it's 5 minutes long. So it was originally 6.5 minutes. So I played it to Koji. He's listened to it in headphones. We were at a shoot. He probably won't even remember this. We were at a photo shoot that he was doing. And I was like, oh, I made this track. Made it like last night or whatever. Like, have a listen, man. Yeah, he listens to it and he's like, okay, Jasper, it's sick. But why is it 6.5 minutes long? And at the time I was like, why not? You know, it can be. But yeah, it's unnecessary. Very unnecessary. 5 minutes is still arguably unnecessarily long for the type of song that it is. It's like a fucking, I don't even know what it is, Super Mario leveling up to the next level of chaos. Some people would argue it's probably a little bit too muddy. I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't. This can sort of be a message for people who want to start music or whatever. They don't know what they're doing. Like, just get GarageBand. That's how I started. Start messing about. Don't be afraid to experiment, play around with samples. I'll do a few more of these, I guess. I can't really say much more about this, obviously, because I don't know the samples and stuff, and I don't really remember. It's 10 years ago. 10 fucking years ago. Hopefully, in the next episodes, I'll actually know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'll remember it. Maybe I won't. Let's see. This was a great outro, though. This was a lovely outro. There's one thing I would give myself credit for is outros. I do a banging outro. If you need a great outro, beautiful. Yeah. That's that.